Hey, it's David here. Today I'm gonna quickly change the blade in my 10-inch miter saw. I'm gonna bump it up to a 60-tooth blade that I have right here. And all I'm gonna need for this today is a little 10mm wrench and just a small Phillips head screwdriver. So here we go. All right, so here we go. So here's the 10-inch miter saw that I mentioned. First step, just open it up, of course. Then there are two things we're gonna want to access eventually. I'll show you this in a second, but first step is lifting up the blade guard here, and this this little latch we're gonna want to take off. It's been a long time since I've messed with these screws, so they were pretty tight, so I gave myself a little head start here and went ahead and got that screw loose. But essentially you can leave it on, you just want to loosen up that screw, let the latch fall down, and this is what we want to access. Similarly, and you know, probably could have used a good cleaning in the past, but because it was pretty well stuck on there, but I used the 10mm wrench to loosen this. One thing that always catches me on these two-sided, you know, bolts or nuts like this is that to loosen it, you're actually going clockwise. So maybe it's just me, I always get caught up on that, but to loosen it, you know, put this in and you're pushing down that way. So I get that mixed up sometimes. And side note is, so that the blade doesn't spin with it when you're trying to loosen it, this right here, this piece, is a little lock. So on those first tries at loosening that, you know, you're going to hold up the blade guard here, push down on this lock, and then you'll be able to start, you know, loosening it with the wrench like that. And as I mentioned, I've already got it loose, so here we go. And we're gonna, as you see, there are a few little washer, or there's a little washer piece in here, so you don't want to lose that. Kind of holding onto the blade here as well, so it doesn't spin down. So, all right, got the little bolt and the washer out. This piece just slides right off, and then so does the blade. Now, I want to be careful with that because it's still a really good blade. Now I'm going to throw in my new 10-inch Craftsman here. You want to make sure, of course, that you don't reverse it and have the blades pointing in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to slide this up here. Nice and easy. Slip it back over that, which it can kind of rest on. Hey Jackson, got a little helper here. Cool, you're gonna put back on that piece and keep the washer on the bolt, never even took it off. Start screwing it back in. And there we go. Once again, caught myself up. It's got to go left now that you're tightening it. So counterclockwise to tighten. This bolt throws me off every time with bolts like this. And you definitely don't want any more gunk in there than you have to. Probably would have been a good idea for me to clean out these parts, but maybe I'll do that later. Cool. So it helps again to come and lock it to get those final. Yeah, there we go. So now that it's locked, I can get those kind of final couple of turns in to make sure it's really tight. Because you do not want that coming loose. All right. Oops. Nor do you want to strip it. But okay, we're looking good. So now I'm just going to bring this back up, tighten on the latch. Finish it up with a screwdriver to get it nice and tight too. And there we go. Change the blade on a miter saw. Thanks for watching.